We have a motor generator sitting here on a bunch of wood and stuff, running away very happily. I'll zoom in on the two wires, black and red, which are connected to a ground rod over there. Added to the ground rod was a bit of copper sulfate, copper filings, and a bit of water. But the interesting part about all this too is we have a wire running up into the tree. If I can zoom in, we can possibly see the copper. Hardly see it, so I'll stand up on here. There we are. Copper. This copper was treated by yours truly. It's a hemisphere of copper that I heated up, as well as quenched it, causing the atoms and strengths and stresses in it, as well as the undercover of it I painted black, then pickled the entire thing so there's pointy things that grab at ambient energy in the air, and put it in a tree. Now, trees are also receivers of radio signals and voltage if you put a brass tack dead center in a big tree. So I thought, well, this little motor that even a good healthy button cell will drive it, and I just noticed that the motor itself seems to be speeding up. Okay, well, it's windy out here. It's the sun coming down. Let's just zoom in a bit here. Running very fast. I roughly say about 5 pounds energy here on this part here. Here, I'd have to calculate that out, but at least 5 pounds operating my finger. How many revolutions? I don't have a dynamometer, but seems to be a-okay. 1, 2, several revolutions per minute, 3 revolutions per minute roughly. Working on ideas of radiant energy, I decided, well, give it a try and see if anything happens. Well, apparently it did. But again, this motor takes very little energy. We'll just zoom in on the connections for you. Black, red, and I think we're going to go here. If I get it close again. There we are. Okay. Again, that's treated much like what Tesla described in his articles a long time ago. Pickled, heated, and quenched, painted black. Now, if you look at the radiant energy devices of Tesla's time, you'll see that it is a copper plate up high in the air, coming down to an accumulator. I don't have an accumulator in this setup here, but I can put one in. And also solenoids. In Tesla's time, mostly all solenoids were used on a lot of his tests. Long forgotten technology, coherers as well, were used as well. So, this is basically kind of a very simplistic setup. I didn't think anything would happen.